In today's video, we're going to tell you everything you need to know about filing your BOI report for your LLC. Now, this new law took effect on January 1st, 2024, and we'll cover who needs to file, how you can file faster in future years, and provide a step-by-step guide on filing the form online. Now, make sure to watch until the end of the video so you don't miss any important information, as this could impact your business. We'll discuss important deadlines based on when your LLC was registered, how to file your BOI report yourself, and then later in the video, I'll tell you about a company that could make your life easier by doing all of this on your behalf. And now, without further ado, let's get started. So, starting January 1st, 2024, most entities, including single-member LLCs, must file what is called a BOI form. The BOI form stands for Beneficial Owners Information, where you provide information about the owners of the LLC to the federal government. Existing entities created before January 1st, 2024 have until January 1st, 2025 to file the BOI form. But entities created after January 1st, 2024 have 90 days to file the form after the LLC was created. So if any changes occur, you must report them to the federal government within 30 days. Now, we'll cover all of this in more detail later on in the video. So why is all of this happening? Well, the Corporate Transparency Act, which is part of the Anti-Money Laundering Act of 2020, is why this new law is in effect right now. The basic purpose of this new form is really just to help shed light on people who are evading taxes and have all these shell companies set up in the US and they're sending their money to different countries. Now, obviously, you should have nothing to be worried about if you're filing everything correctly, and all you have to do is submit this new form, which we'll go over a little bit later on. Now, something else to note here is that both foreign and domestic LLCs are required to fill out this document, and for a lot of people watching this video, you might be a single-member LLC, you are required to fill out this BOI as well. So why does a BOI report even matter? Well, a BOI report gives a detailed picture of your business, including its financial health, management structure, and compliance with laws. Now, here's why these reports are essential right now. Number one is stay compliant. A BOI report ensures your business follows local and international laws. Number two is transparency. It helps stakeholders and investors see how your business is actually doing. Number three is managing risks. It identifies potential risks and helps mitigate them. Four is good governance. This promotes good management practices by documenting important decisions and business activities. So now you understand what a BOI is and why it's important to file it correctly. Let's go over the steps involved in filing your BOI. And before I go through the steps, if you are interested in having all of this taken care of for you on your behalf, so you don't need to go through all of these steps yourself, and to give you peace of mind knowing it's all filed correctly, I will leave a link below the video in the description and pinned comment to a service that will do all of this for you at a very reasonably cheap price. Now, for me, this is a no-brainer to have them do it for me because it saves me a lot of time and stress. Now, with that being said, step one for you is going to be to gather your information. So before you start, you will need to collect all of the necessary details about your business, and this usually includes things like business registration, so the name, the address, registration number, and date of incorporation. You also need your financial data, so balance sheets, income statements, and cash flow statements. You're also going to need management details, so this is information about directors, the officers, and shareholders in your LLC. Operational info is another thing you're going to need, and that is a description of your business activities, the products and services that you offer. Then you also need compliance records, so this is proof that your business follows relevant laws and regulations. Now, having all this information ready before you start filing the report will make the process a lot smoother and faster for you. So make sure you have accurate and up-to-date information to avoid any mistakes. Now, step two is to understand the requirements. So different places have different rules for BOI reports. So make sure you understand what's needed in your particular state. I would recommend checking with local regulatory bodies or legal experts first to ensure you're on the right track. So, for example, some might require more detailed financial information, while others might focus more on compliance records. So knowing exactly what you need to include will help you avoid common mistakes and ensure your report is accepted the first time you submit it. Now, step 3 is going to be to use official templates. So regulatory bodies usually provide templates of forms for your BOI report, and using these ensures you include everything required and format it correctly. You can usually download the latest forms from the regulatory authorities' websites. These templates are designed to make the process easier for you, ensuring you don't miss any crucial information. And they also help the regulatory bodies process your report more efficiently, as the information will be in a standard format. Step 4 is going to be accurate and honest when filing your report. So make sure all of the information in your BOI report is accurate and truthful, because incorrect or missing information could lead to legal trouble and hurt your business's reputation. So double check financial data and verify all other details with the relevant departments in your company, because being honest in your reporting is not just about avoiding legal issues, it also builds trust with stakeholders and your investors. Because if they see that you are transparent and accurate in your reporting, they are more likely to trust your business. Now, a note here is to file electronically if you can, because many regulatory bodies accept electronic submissions of BOI reports. And filing electronically is faster and more efficient. So follow submission guidelines provided by the regulatory authority to make the process smoother for you. And electronic submissions are also easier to track. You'll often receive a confirmation that the report has been received, which provides peace of mind as well. Plus, it's a bit more environmentally friendly that rather than printing out pages and pages of documents. All right, step 5 here is just to keep copies. So after filing your report, make sure you keep a copy for your records. Now, this can be helpful for future reference and if there are any questions or orders from regulatory bodies. So save both electronic and physical copies of all submitted documents, because having these records handy will make it easier to answer any questions or provide additional information if needed. And it also helps with internal audits and future BOI reports, as you can refer back to previous year's reports. Now, let me go over with you on what information you need to gather before filing your report. Now, again, if you want all of this to be handled for you by professionals, I do have a discount link to the services down below the video in the description and pinned comment. Now, like I mentioned in step 1 earlier, you are going to need to gather information on your business's registration, financial data, management details, operational information, and compliant records as well. So let's go over each of these individually so you know exactly what you need for each one. Starting with the business registration. So for this, you need to include the name of your business, its physical address, registration number, and the date it was incorporated. This basic information helps identify your business and ensures that all details are correctly recorded. Next is the financial data. So you need to prepare detailed financial statements, including balance sheets, income statements, and cash flow statements. Now, these documents provide a clear picture of your business's financial health and ensure all figures are accurate and up to date. Now, next is the management details. So this includes things like a list of all the directors, officers, and shareholders of your business. It's going to include their names, positions, and contact information. And this information helps regulatory bodies understand the structure of your business and who is responsible for what operations. Next up is the operational information. So here you'll describe what your business does. So include details about your products and services, how you operate, and any significant changes or developments over the past year. This section provides context for the financial and management information. And then finally, we have compliance records. So you're going to need to include proof that your business follows all relevant laws and regulations. This might include things like permits, licenses, and any other documentation that shows you are operating legally and ethically. Now, this is crucial for demonstrating your commitment to compliance. Now, before we end the video here, I want to go over how to avoid some common mistakes that I see. So to ensure your BOI report is accepted without any issues, you need to avoid these common mistakes. The first one being inaccurate information. So always double check your entries to ensure they are correct. Even small errors can cause some major problems. Another common mistake is missing deadlines. So make sure you submit your BOI report on time to avoid late fees or legal issues. I'd recommend setting reminders well before the deadline to ensure you don't miss it. Another mistake is incomplete report. So make sure all sections of the report are filled out completely. Leaving sections blank can lead to your report being rejected. Another mistake is a lack of supporting documents. You need to attach all necessary documents to support the information in your report. Missing documents could delay the process of your report. So So in conclusion, filing a BOI report for your business is essential for staying compliant and transparent. By following these steps in this video, you can make the process easier and avoid these common mistakes. You always need to stay updated with any regulatory changes and seek professional advice if it's needed. Proper BOI reporting not only meets legal requirements, but also builds trust with your stakeholders and enhances your business's reputation as well. So taking the time to file a thorough and accurate BOI report can benefit your business in many different ways. It ensures you stay on the right side of the law, it builds trust with those who have an interest in your business, and it also helps you manage and mitigate risks. So by being diligent and organized, you can make this process a regular part of your business operations and enjoy the peace of mind that comes with knowing that you're doing things right. Now, before I end the video, once again, if you want to have all of your BOI report filing handled by professionals, I have a discount link to the services down below the video for you to check out. Now, they're going to make sure everything is filed correctly so you can avoid any fees or penalties. Honestly, it just gives you a great peace of mind knowing everything is taken care of and filed correctly. Now, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. If you did, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more content just like this. Thank you so much for watching this video though, and I'll catch you in the next one.